In this video, we'll talk about market demand and market supply. And this market demand and market supply will be pretty useful for us to talk about what we call market equilibrium in the next video. So, what is market demand? We say market demand is simply the horizontal summation of individual consumers' demand curve. This simply means that at each price, we just add the quantity demanded by each individual. And from that, we can find out what we call our market demand curve. I want to show this through an example, a simple example. Let's say we have a market which has only two consumers, consumer A and consumer B. And so this A and B consumer makes up the market demand. Now, in reality, we notice that the market have many hundreds and thousands of consumers, but let's assume this is a very small market which has only two consumers, consumer A and consumer B. And let's say we will find out from them the market demand curve, which we are saying is the horizontal summation. So let's say A's demand curve is like this. Let's call it DA for demand curve and label this quantity and price. It's always important to label our graphs. And let's say consumer B's demand curve is like this, DB. Okay, now from this information, how do we make our market demand curve? Well, what we look at is for each price, how much is A and B demanding, and assuming that they are the only two people in our market, so we can find out the market demand. So let's say that at the price of $5, A is demanding 6 units, and I'm coming up with these numbers. At the price of $5, B is demanding, for example, 10 units, which means if I horizontally sum up at the price of $5, the market is demanding. So at the price of $5, the market is demanding 6 plus 10, which means 16 units. Similarly, let's say I tell you guys this, that at the price of $2, A is demanding, for example, 8 units, while at the price of $2, B is demanding, for example, 14 units, which means at the price of $2, the market is demanding 14 plus 8, which is 22 units. Now, if I join these 2 points together, this becomes my market demand, which is the horizontal summation of individual consumers' demand curve.
Quick pause. If you're finding value in this explanation, there's so much more to discover. At Alt Academy, we break down every A-level concept with the same level of clarity. Now, let's continue.
Similarly, I can also find out what we call our market supply. What is market supply? Well, we say market supply is calculated by horizontally summing up individual firm supply curve in the market. So let's see that through an example as well. What we will do is that we will, for each and every price, add the quantity supplied by each firm. So while market demand was horizontally summing up each consumer's demand curve, market supply is horizontally summing up each individual's firm's supply curve at each price, so that we can get our market supply. So let's say, again, let's do a simple example. Let's say we have two firms, let's say Coke and Pepsi. They are the two firms in the cola market, and they add up to make what we call market supply of cola drinks. At least in Pakistan, they are pretty big as the two players. So let's say this is market for sort of Coke, and this is Pepsi. And so let's say supply curve for Coke looks like this one. Supply curve for Pepsi, let's say, looks like this one. Now, if I want to find out the market supply, and let's call this SC for Coke and SP for Pepsi. Okay, so if I want to find out the market supply curve, what I need to do is basically I need to horizontally sum up these supply curves for each and every price, and that will give me my market supply. So for example, at the price of $2, right? At the price of $2, Coke was supplying 10 units, but at the price of, for example, $7, Coke is supplying 15 units. On the other hand, Pepsi at the price of $2 is supplying, for example, 15 units, and at the price of $7, Pepsi is supplying, for example, 25 units. So if I want to find out the market supply, let's label this price and quantity. If I want to find out the market supply, what I need to do at price of $2, I want to find out what is the total supply, and the answer is 10 plus 15, or at the price of $2, the total supply is 25 units, and that's done by both Coke and Pepsi. Similarly, at the price of $7, the market supply is 15 plus 25 makes it 15 plus 25 makes it 40. So if I join the 2 points together, I get myself the market supply, something like this, which is my supply curve. Now, this information about market supply and market demand will be very useful because we will use market demand and market supply in the next video and figure out what is our market equilibrium. And that market equilibrium will be useful to tell us our equilibrium quantity and equilibrium price in the market.
If you found that helpful, imagine what you could achieve with the full economics course. Over 60,000 students have used Alt Academy to transform their A-levels journey. Don't wait and take the first step today.